So I hope
to riot or not to riot at the start. Excuse me. Excuse me, that's like the first. That's the message I see when I pop in. Okay. Okay, I know how you guys feel. That's alright. Okay. I can't know. I'm staring at chat before the stream starts, you know, guys. I'm here, I'm hanging out. Sometimes I'm still eating, which today was the case. But I'm hanging out. Good, Metroid, you deserve that. You deserve that. Hello, everybody. How we doing? Hi, Glitch. Hi, Drawing Guy. Hi, Gushback. Hi, Lavender Aspen. Hi, Metroid. Hi, Ivan. Actually, not hi, Metroid. Metroid wanted to raid, so riot, so no. Hi, LDS. Who have I missed? Ooh. Oh, my chat is glitchy. Come on, catch up. Hi, Amy Moon. Is that everybody? Hi, Viol. LDS is eating cookies. What? That's nice. What have I got? I have... Oh, I don't know if this is something that is internationally known, but I had Russenzopf, which translates to Russian sweetbread. Or to a Russian braid. I guess you translate it to a Russian braid, which is a nice little cinnamon bread. I'm always eating the cinnamon breads, aren't I? We had Franzbrötchen on Thursday. Today I have Rostenzopf. You are a gremlin, indeed. And I think with my doing good stuffs in pronunciation, I'm just gonna write down what the Rostenzopf is, because I think I don't do good. Giving you baking flashbacks. There you go, Rostenzopf. The Russian pleat. Pleat, Russian braid. Maybe Russian braid. Either way, it's good. Simon baked. Bread. But isn't Ivan bread? Isn't Ivan also bread? How's everybody doing today? Sweetbread's good. Pulla. Oh. Nice. Oh. Wait. Tried making your own baked from first principles sort of sweetbread, and it came out as dessert hard trap. Hello, Molly. Welcome, my dude. And you're slowly agonizing over Chewie's Blue Jay. I saw the drawing. Trees can be very difficult indeed. I'll give you that, especially with colored pencils, where you can't really layer on top of each other. I'm guessing colored pencils would be kind of similar to how watercolors would work, where you can't go darkest first and then layer light on top. But at the same time, you can be a lot looser in watercolors. I've done a lot of watercolor trees in my time. I should join you in your suffering. You want me to draw a tree? To tree or not to tree? That is indeed the question. Find layered coloring pencils quite easy. I guess it's whatever you're used to, right? Because I enjoy that in watercolors. But I also enjoy being able to go from dark to light in acrylics. I think it's kind of like, yeah, whichever you fancy. Well, semi-lurking because waiting on dinner. Hi, Ham. Enjoy dinner when it does come. Depend on the brand, yeah. Colored pencils are so, like, expensive to get into if you want really good ones. And I haven't made that investment, and I don't think I will. It's not necessarily my kind of thing. We should be working on a commission stuff for a friend. Oh, let's go. A commission. Awesome. Pilmeni. I don't know what that is, my friend. What is it? Prismacolor? Yeah. I don't know about Master's Touch, but Prismacolor is where it's at when it comes to like, colored pencils. We love first commissions. First commissions are great. I don't think I ever really had like... I had a thing where my first paid artwork was I had just painted something and then someone asked if they could buy it because they saw pictures of it. So that happened. That happened to me. Princess says boo. Ah, Princess, you scared me. You surprised me. How are the jam tarts, Princess? We were talking about breaking as well. So that's cool that you got to do some stuff. Let's go. Are you going to become a baker? Multi and BB can now have sword fights. True. Guys, I am getting more and more excited. It's not May yet. It's far from May, but I'm getting more and more excited for May to come because more things are happening of like, we're definitely going to TwitchCon. I'm sorry. I won't shut up about TwitchCon. I'm so sorry. But like, oh my gosh. When did you miss Multi becoming a mod? True. Oh, sword fight. That's what you meant with sword fight. That was last week, I think. I forgot that happened. I forgot. Oh, yeah. I'm immediately intimidated. Multi was a real help last week in setting up some things for our most recent art challenge, and he needed to be able to send links in chat. So, yeah. Now there will actually be 7 mods in you at TwitchCon. Sunday. Indeed. 7 mods. We don't count Crow as a mod, do we? Crow's not a mod. Do you count me as a mod? I'm admin. I'm above mods. Does that work? Is that how it works? I just almost knocked my bottle over. That would not be good. Crow isn't a mod. Crow is tech support. Crow isn't officially like moderator, but he's tech support. He actually had a mod this whole time. What you talking about? Yeah, sure. It's a high, because relation to me, people who are related to me have high. Does that mean my parents are also Everin mods? Does that mean my parents are also mods of the Everin channel? I mean, Sam is my dad apparently, so that's already covered. I don't know who my mum is, but yeah. Do you guys not know about this? Where have you guys been? Wow, was there really like a completely different Twitch chat happening at the time? No one in chat knows. It was a conspiracy theory a while back. And it's time to become a dad. Congrats. It was I don't know, Sam was trying to gaslight me into saying that he was my father. And I can't remember what stream this was. This was a while back. This was before Christmas. Pardon me. Big up punk makes so much more sense now. Why? I left the stream for 5 minutes. I took a mod, let's go. I don't know why Pick Up Park makes more sense now. But Sam was trying to gaslight me into saying that he was my father, right? And I, at the time, was daring my father to type in chat, in Twitch chat, in case he was watching, to see if, like, to kind of, like, challenge Sam. And, oh, did I get quoted? Was it the Sam? Sam knows about this. Sam was the whole header of this. And what was really funny about it is my dad was actually in chat when this was happening. He actually was watching stream when this was happening, and he doesn't watch stream as often as, I mean, he's not always there kind of thing. And so, randomly, when I, like, not even, like, this is months after the fact. And you know what, I'm going to open my DMs with Sam because I texted him this because I thought it was so funny. Then I can kind of get an idea on how long ago this was. Hi, Dad. He was complaining about my lighting setup on Thursday. He was like, "Why is your lighting setup so bad? You've got lights." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, Dad, but it's like it's on purpose. It's supposed to be like that because spooky." Oh my gosh, Discord, come on, hurry up, Sam. Let's see. Where is it? I have no idea how. This was pre-Secret Santa, I think. Bum ba dum ba dum bum. Huh. Life is a mate. I don't have that many DMs with the dude. Come on. I have like a tiny screen. I have to squint my eyes. Okay, so the 30th of December. Okay. How are we just finding out about this? My dad watches every now and again. So this is like a good month after this happened. So I'm thinking it happened like beginning of December. And my dad said this to me like really randomly, going like, Ivan, you're the best. And so really randomly, my dad goes to me and starts this conversation with me. And I have no idea at first what he's talking about. He literally just says, I challenge Sam Kask to a DNA test. Out of nowhere. And I'm like, my dad's never mentioned Sam before. I'm like, what the heck is happening? He just randomly like, I challenge Sam to a DNA test. And then he's like, because I am your real father and this Sam is an imposter. And I'm like, okay. So the fact that he was watching at the same time while that was happening, there's a DM. So this was kind of like, yeah, this was around Christmas time. That was the thing. Katie, I am your father. Everyone is my father, apparently. Sam is imposter since Australians don't exist. True. Hi, Adahan. Welcome, my dude. I think it's supposed to be Star Wars wives. I'm not going down the road of all of chat is my father, but I feel like, yeah. You've had an awful idea for guess the build. On your multi. Write it down. We need to do guess the build again. We need to do some guess the build again. I really want to do guess the build. We really should. Enjoy dinner, hamster. Enjoy. But yeah, that was a whole thing. That was a whole thing. I don't even know if my dad has like a Twitch account. You know, part of it. It's fine. I don't really want anyone to be part of this. We should organize a guest build. We can't do it next Thursday, but we'll have a look. We'll have a look-see-dooksy. It has all in tits. Indeed, it was good. It was good. Oh, some of the builds. Anyway, I hope you guys are feeling creative, because today is your job. It's your job today to be creative. I'm just gonna sit here and draw and talk, because it's a doodle day, guys. We're doing a doodle day again for the longest time in forever. Indeed, it is more of a fancy Among Us. We're doodling. We're doodly-oodling. It's been a hot minute since we've done a stream like this, because we used to do these relatively frequently back in the day. I'd say like maybe once a month we'd have a doodle day. And I think they're fun because, you know, this is basically our excuse to get all of our sidetracking out of the way for the foreseeable future. Doodle Noodle Day. Wait, to wear in control is what I'm saying. You can tell me what to draw. That's exactly what a doodle day is. Like, I draw what people say. Obviously, it has to be appropriate. It has to be something that we all kind of like. Because I won't be like, draw my OC. I won't draw your OC because you're the only person who knows your OC. But if it's like a live series thing, or if it's an epic thing, or, you know, or even if it's Arsonist Multi. Sure. Oh yeah, draw myself as a snail. That could be fun. Food has been gotten. Enjoy the food. So how fast will this end up being, Chaos? I don't know, honestly, because the last time we did doodle days, I got I got enough suggestions on stuff to draw so that we could fill a stream with maybe 3 or 4 drawings. But we already have a lot of it's just a metal donut. Multi-falling out of his chair. I love guys. I love how everyone's just like, yes, multi. I can see some multi being a fan favorite here. Sure. I like the idea of me as a snail. We can definitely start with that. No, I don't want to draw that. I don't want to draw you pouring love. To be fair, I haven't done any Everlife art apart from Beamy winning. That's the only Everlife art I've done. Why is Multi a fan? Everyone's a Multi fan. Fan of Multis. Beamy is special. Beamy won Everlife. Beamy is... I mean, come on. If I'm not going to draw the winner, then I can't draw anything about the stuff. Can it be a crossover duels? We can do stuff, but I like favorite Everlife moment. Don't you dread True Mango killing me in a cave? Favorite Everlife moment. Oof. Guys, we need to make a list. We need to have them coming in one at a time. I'm already overwhelmed. I already drew the winner. I did. Exactly. That was what I was referring to. I was referring to that was like almost like the only Everlife art that I did. Actually, to be fair, guys, I think I have already drawn my favorite. Ooh, we're saying we peaked early. I have actually already drawn my favorite Everlife moment. And this is going to be a little bit scuffed. You're going to have to bear with me here. I did a little journaling right right after the first session of Everlife. Hold on. Boop. I'm just going to quickly do this. And then I'm going to do this. And I'm going to take a very scuffed photo. We love scuffed pictures. Woo. Pictures that are scuffed. Woo. Yay. Okay. Have I not shown this before? Surely I've shown this before. I have drawn a couple more. Ooh, and I didn't take a very good picture. Everybody likes you, Multi. You're a very likable guy. Boop. Come on. Give me a better picture. Don't take photos with an iPad. It's not a very good thing to do. They're not great quality. We try our best here. Boop. There we go. So, I did actually do some session 1 doodling of Everlife. And I did draw my favourite moment. I drew my favourite moment right here. So, yeah. To be fair, I have like an entire... I drew a whole page here. So we have the Firefly Alliance of Beamy, Theo and me. I'm just about to head out. And then Grian spawns. And then I get to say hi to Grian in chat. But I've got like a whole other page on the other side that is currently blank because I wanted to draw some more stuff of Everlife. But I didn't because TwitchCon came. And then that kind of took over after that. King Multi-Family Club at its peak, indeed. You saw someone filming a concert with an iPad? Oh no, that's not very good. The pictures are not very good. Okay. What would a KT snail look like? I think we can draw a shell first. Boop, 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 boop. I have a fan club now, apparently. Multi, you're gonna have to practice your signature for TwitchCon in that case. Know how are you gonna sign stuff? Because I did not. And so when people started asking me to sign stuff, I was like, what do I sign? Do I sign Katie? Do I sign everyone? You know how you'll annoy Multi? That's perfect. I think we need to come up with ideas on how we can annoy Multi. I think it's a thing we gotta do. Guys, Grian is confirmed for TwitchCon. Grian's coming to TwitchCon. I'm hyped. I'm gonna have to do some printouts. Get a Cleo signature, get a Grian signature on one of my prints. And kind of like all through that. Okay. Drawing circles is hard. Especially swirls. And I think this is not... Where does the snail come out of? Ollie and Jim were difficult enough. Indeed. Ollie and Jim! And then we'll just warp you kind of that way. Oh, this is not how I'm wanting it to go. Kind of like that. And so then the opening to the snail would be like here, right? Is that how a snail works? I guess. Kind of. A storm. Storm. How was my water intake today? Not great, I'm gonna be honest. We were at the theatre. I went to see Moulin Rouge. It was very, very good. Very much enjoyed it. Hi Lady K, hello, hello. But when I'm out and about like that, and I only took a small handbag, so I didn't take a water bottle with me. And so I had a little Charlie at the musical, but that was it. So that was my water intake this afternoon. So chug is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I went not to the Moulin Rouge. No, Beamy. I'm not in that part of town. Yeah, just quickly pop off to Paris for the day. Sure, sure. Yeah, Europe's small, but not that small. No, there's this musical called Moulin Rouge, which is of the Moulin Rouge. But it was good. I enjoyed it. No, don't sing Maltese boat. Poor boat. Not poor Maltese, poor boat. Right, so, and then we have a snail. I've never drawn a snail before, guys. How doth one draw a snail? Honestly, whenever I see like these snails, I feel like this movie had more of an effect on my life than it should have. I always only think of like the slugs in the movie Flushed Away that kind of look like this. They kind of have faces like that, and they have big lips, and they sing, and they go lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. You have nobody for your own. Whenever I see snails and slugs, I think of that. Hi, Angel Lizzie. That's very snaily. Good. But I don't think I want to be frowning like that. I'm just gonna have like. Is that snail enough? I don't know how the shell connects to the snail. Okay, a snail. Maybe this needs to go more inside. Kind of like that. Okay. So, what would a Katie snail look like? We have a base. We make base dark. Boop. I think we continue for the snail to be... Actually, I don't know. I would have intuitively been like stripy shell. So like, what you called? White and red stripy. And do we put the snail in dungarees? Does the snail have dungarees with like a pocket? Have a flower crown? I like that flower crown idea. Gem snail had dungarees? Nice. But what if we have a bow? We could also have a bow. Or does the bow go on like... on the shell? And then have a flower crown here. Like that? Bum 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 bum. Ba da da dum 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 dum. So it looks like I have like really curly hair. Really short curly hair. Boop, 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 boop. That looks like an old lady snail, yeah. The flower crown. Ivan, you have a funny. We're checking Dutch Rail, right? What's your funny? Are you going to be on the same train as we are? Are we going to meet Ivan at the station? Actually, we haven't shared our exact train travel plans. Bum bum. Ba-da-ba-dum bum bum. But we could try and coordinate. Right next to a burger joint. It's just trying to make you feel at home. You'll feel nice at home. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out... I think I'm going to colour in just very, like, loosely. And then I will figure out what kind of... Do I have a colour palette from Moi? Do I have a colour palette? Yes, I do. Yay. Boop. Little dungarees. Come on. Color? Thank you. Color. Bum, bum, da dum, 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 dum. I feel like the snail might be like my hair. I think that's more important than the flowers. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Elias. Same brain cell. Pardon me. But we'll get to that when we come to it. First we need colour. Shapes and colours. Bum bum. Boop. Bum ba dum da da dum. Maybe some dead plants on the shell in the shape of my hair. On the shell. I'm just trying to think like with how the other Life series Peeps snails were done. Some of them had hair. It's a me snail, yeah. As if I was in... Gosh, what Life series... what Life series had the snails? Wildlife. Wildlife? Wildlife had the snails. There's been so many Life series, I lose track. Especially if I haven't done an animatic to them. Like, I saw an AMV to... It was one that, like, Sam sent in sharing cool stuff. I saw an AMV, not an AMV, silly sausage, a map, to Past Life, and I'm like, I forgot most of these things happened. I was completely like, oh. And it's just like, I know still exactly how other Life series happened because I did animatics to them. So it's kind of like crazy how that difference is. I guess I did spend a lot more time on the other ones. Okay, we do whoop, whoop, and whip, whip. Is that my hair? And then... Just trying to think how I'd do my hair, like simply like that, kind of like that. Does that work? Bum bum ba bum bum. Oh, it does. Yeah, hold on. It has to go over the shell, doesn't it? Because otherwise that doesn't make sense perspective-wise. That makes much more sense. Let's erase some things then to make it look a little bit clearer. There we go. Boop. Right, so this is supposed to be the most terrifying thing I have ever seen. This is a scary snail. This snail is very spooky. Who needs sense anyway? Yeah, right? It's overrated. Sense? Who? You need sense? I don't. Boop, boop. There we go. Snail. Faceless? It's a snail. Snails don't need faces. Does it need a mouth? There we go. It's mouth. Flowers in pocket. It's a small pocket. Bum, I don't have the flowers saved. Dang it. Brown. And purple. Boop. How about that? Snail creature, indeed. So what's the snail pun? You know how you had good times with snail? And what was it? Snailidarity gaming? I don't know. what's this snail called? Bang bang. Katie Slow. Snailrian. Slimidarity gaming, yes, that was it. Ever snail. I like Katie Slow. Let's do Katie Slow. Cute. There she is. Boop. Nice. I love how both Beamy and Gush came up with that at the same time. That was great. Are we getting all Everlifers as a snail? That would be very long, and we'd have no chance to draw anything else in the Doodle stream. So I suggest we wouldn't necessarily do that today, but we could maybe on another day. You can't watch a screen and draw at the same time. It's impossible. Also, what am I doing? All you're doing is impossible. Yeah. Sometimes you just listen to it and you don't always watch it. That's sometimes just how it is. So, another thing of drawing my favourite Everlife moment. I just need to think back at Everlife. I have a couple in my mind. Oh, challenge! Yeah, Everlife is Doodle yourselves as snails. Guys, it's your turn. You go. You can totally draw mine, not just crib Pokemon. I think it's out for TwitchCon. Yep, not as far as I know. Not as far as I know. Let me just quickly check. I could have. I swear that Twitch would let me know. Rotterdam 2026. Tickets dropping soon. So not yet. Not quite yet. Ba-da-ba-da. How does one draw a snail though? Hey, I figured it out. I've never drawn a snail before. With a drawing implement. One of your favourite moments in session 1 is when we were singing Evil Anvil songs in my chat. I'm not quite sure how one would draw that. So I think one of my favourite moments was going down to Red Life. After spending the entire session thinking I want to be able to kill. This was one of the final sessions, if not the final session. Yeah, send snail drawings. Maybe people are allowed to screenshot this and use this as a base if they want. I was very bloodthirsty during that session. And so I finally went red. I finally got killed and I finally went red. And I'm laughing evilly going like, oh, I can finally do bad things. And then I get immediately gifted a life. I immediately get gifted a life. Yeah, that moment, Zim. Zim gifts me a life, brings me back to yellow. And I'm like, no! For goodness sake, I want it to be red. Do I have the clip, actually? Maybe I got the clip that I can throw up. Oh, mute. Mute myself. Gosh. Clips. Show all featured clips. Gosh. Hello? Mute. Why are you playing myself? Every time I reload, it gets out. Okay. Green enters chat. Malty's attempted murder. Sam, I'm gonna... I was red once. Here it is. Ooh. I was red for 2 seconds. I was red for such a short time. It was so good. What other moments were there? I gotta say, I liked it when the warden attacked Sam. I liked it when the warden attacked Sam, and especially because they were trying to set it on our base. That was fun. Oh gosh, I don't know. We had a warden, yes, Sam. Yeah, so Sam brought out a warden to the surface, and set it on our base, set it on the Firefly fort, and all it did was kill Sam. Were you fishing or AFK for that? I can't remember. I don't know. I also liked Crumble's... whatever Crumble did. The what's it called? The crystals. No, that not the crystals. The fortune telling. Crumble's fortune telling was fun. Could I draw that Sam moment? I'm just trying to think how I draw that Sam moment. Because I wasn't actually... I didn't actually watch his perspective of it. I just heard it happen. We were like far away enough to kind of like... Maybe we saw the warden blast. I can't remember. Sam with the Peter Griffin pose in front of the warden. Yes! Oh no. Wait. You totally did not kill Crumble. Absolutely not. Right, let me Google Peter Griffin pose. Okay. I need to figure out how this works in other... Do I get my own reference of this? I could reference my own art. Oh yeah. Also summoning the ghosts for information. Let's see. Do I have this as a Martin reference? Nope, I don't. Do I have this as a Pearl reference? I do. We could literally just go over Martin here. And that being Sam. I don't think I've drawn Sam before. I think this is something that I have yet to do. Because I remember really struggling with this pose, so I'm just gonna... For the sake of the doodle. I'm just gonna copy it here. Doodle. That's the whole idea with doodles, is that they're not finished, fully fledged artworks. I'm trying to get back into the art. I haven't really been drawing a lot recently. I've been drawing the I've done I haven't done it yet, but I've been working on the Sing to Me drawing from our art challenge. I need to get a Sam cask in here. We're talking about Sam a lot this stream, aren't we? And he's not here. How dare we talk about him when he's not here? So rude of us. I don't have a reference for his skin. Whoop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop-doo. What am I supposed to do? Do. Do I look up his YouTube channel? That might be better. So this is Sam. What am I drawing for the challenge? I'll show you guys what I've been working on. I'm doing a oopsie. Oh, I'm doing Odysseus. Odysseus. Name MC. That's actually a good idea. Name MC. Anyone know Sam's proper Minecraft username? Is it just Sam Cask? Yeah, it is. Cool. Ba-da-ba-da. Oh yeah, you have it. True. Hi, Alex Featherbear. So yeah, I'm doing, so basically the concept of this one is Odysseus like looking at his reflection in the water. And I'm imagining this is kind of like the point of when the song Monster happens. So he's like looking into the river Styx, kind of pondering his life decisions. But yeah, that's that. That's what I'm working on. And I'm kind of like, I'm not necessarily stuck, but I'm a little bit too lazy to try and figure out the anatomy properly. Because I don't think like that this is the proper final line art. But I'm also too lazy to try and figure out anatomy. Hi guys, hello. So yeah. Also big red eye. And also have the water kind of, yeah, go over it. Anyway. That'll be 3,000. Huh? I have two numbers. You'll have two number 9s. Huh? I too look into magical rivers and consider my life decisions. Yes, indeed. We've decided we're drawing Sam murdered by the warden. That's what we do. Problem is, Sam has a trident on his back. Now, do we draw the trident or do we not draw the trident because it's Everlife? So dude's got headphones. Right, dude has headphones. Yes, headphones. Bum ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum. And I think he's one of those characters as well that has like fluffy hair. Have I never drawn Sam before? Draw the trident on the side next to him. Sure, we can do that. Yeah, like, I don't know, like on the back? Ba-dum. I've drawn so many other mods. Have I not drawn Sam before? I don't think I've drawn Ivan before because I don't think my brain can comprehend how to draw Ivan. I think that would be the issue there. Now, do we think Sam has a hoodie or Sam just has a fire top? Hi, Sam! No! Hi! We're just drawing me as a snail. The warden deposing, yes! I mean, no, we're not drawing a warden. What do you mean? So we've decided we're drawing our favourite moments from Everlife, and one of my favourite moments was you getting blasted by the warden, and chat really picked that up and went like, draw Sam getting blasted by the warden. Draw your warden taming skills. This is the perfect timing. Sam, is your top a hoodie or is it a... Not my only favourite moment. It was one of my favourite moments. I also showed another of my favourite moment that includes you. Actually, I have drawn Sam before. There you go. This is another of my favourite moments that I've drawn. I can't believe. Oh, I thought we were safe. This was supposed to be a safe space. You forgot about that, Sam. I think is it one of the most viewed because it's a clip on your channel, right? I think if it is one of your most viewed clips, I'm not sure, but if it is, I forgot. Oh, you saw the drawing. Okay. But like that clip might definitely has as many views as it does because my brother and I periodically send it to each other just because if we need a laugh, we send that clip back and forth. Did you rename the... Well, I don't know if you renamed the warden. It was definitely a funny moment for the rest of us. Did Sam say whether the top was... No. Oop ads. No, Sam's been put in agile. Peeps ask Sam if his top is a hoodie or a top. I don't know if to draw a hoodie or to draw a top. This is very important. Definitely fire. Boop, 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 boop. But I think Sam can consider himself honored. He is in the same pose as Martin is. Also fire going up the arms. Boop, boop. Welcome back. And then we have the jeans. Two minutes of ads. No. They're like, you can't watch yourself being drawn. And then we have sneakers. Did Sam get atted? Did someone at Sam? Oh man. Dude, when he comes back I need to say a thing of, wasn't you? It wasn't me. Welcome back. Sam, you have been the subject of a lot of this stream actually, because we were telling the story again about how you're my father and how my father doesn't really agree that you're my father. We told that story as well. Apparently a lot of people hadn't heard it. Are you a hoodie? Are you wearing a hoodie or are you wearing a top, Sam? We have your trident on the side here because obviously it fell off. And I guess we could also kind of like have that sachet around you as well. And then I can't remember how I've drawn a warden. Yeah, like your Minecraft skin. I could also check how Amy Moon's done it. Just my screensaver after all. Just a top on Amy Moon's. Just a shirt. Cool. Nice. So we've got Sam in a T-pose. Not a T-pose, in the Peter Griffin death pose, and now we want to T-pose a warden. Is that good enough? It wasn't trying to fight it, that was the thing, it was trying to lead it to our place, which... Did you you did successfully lead it to our place. It was at our place where you died. And you forewarn, yeah. There we go. Salt in the belly. Mew. We have Warden at home. Warden at home. And then we can have like the Firefly fort behind him. Do 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 do. You knew what had to be done. Bum, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum. There we go. Is this what you guys expected? Is this what you guys expected when we were talking Doodle stream? Is this the quality of art you were kind of hoping to see? Because I hope so. I hope so. Make this a new profile pic. I need to color pick as from just seeing. I'm going to do that by looking at other color palettes that I have, as I often do. Right. Who does Sam's skin tone resemble the most? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm thinking a gem. Oh, I should probably boop. And this is going to be some scuffed colouring in. Did someone call you Sam, or was this just you coming in? Pop in your face and saying hi. Because I could also imagine the quotes channel. Ah, hold on. Was that? I need to now look at the quotes channel. What's the quotes channel got to say for itself? Because I did get quoted very early on, didn't I? Yep, yeah. Mm-hmm. You're about to go to bed, then you saw quotes channel. It is one of those streams, apparently. Beep, 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 beep. Very cyan trousers. Kind of like that cyan, I guess? Kind of like the colour of a trident. Is that on purpose, Sam? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I love that this is... it's just the contrast of like the first time I draw the mods, right? It's in such different formats. Because I'll show you guys like the first time I've drawn like some of them, so like different mods. Like one of the first times I drew Beamy was looking all epic, winning Everlife. First time I drew Multi was in a cat maid outfit. So it's like, there's definitely like these, I don't even know what to call them, not necessarily double standards, but like, do I have, there's just a different vibe in some of the mods being drawn. First time I drew Zim and Dragon was as little floating people in the void. But I don't know if that counts. Zim looking all cute singing, I guess. Put colour palettes into folders. That would be nice. Wait, we need to do like the little streak in your hair as well. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Is that kind of it? Kinda. And then headphone color. I said headphone color is a dark brown. But with that same yellow. What art software do I use? I use Procreate. Right. Then we have the different layers of fire. I'm just going to like colour in more than I need to, and then we can just colour over. Bit by bit. And then more of like an orangey yellow. And then definitely go more towards orange. And then we go full on red. There we go. Bum ba da bum. Ba da 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 dum. Don't know what colour the warden should be. Maybe just a darker colour then. Oopsie, that's very dark. Boop. And then we need to get like a light feather out. I can't remember what the warden looks like. I'm just assuming it's something like this. There we go. Did not expect the T-posing warden. Yeah, we got a T-posing warden. Oh, sorry, Sam. Because like the first time I drew Beamy, right, was finished drawings. There's finished drawings. Was like looking all epic. The Trident needs colour, indeed. Looking all epic, winning ever life. And then the first time I draw Sam is a is a Peter Griffin death pose. Man. I don't have favourite mods, what do you mean? Can I please show all my mod drawings? Oof, okay, I'm gonna have to do some searching for that. I mean, I think an easy one, I guess, definitely, that I definitely can show is... Ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-dum. Is a drawing over TwitchCon, over us at TwitchCon. Sinks in a chair. Okay, do you need an IRL multi or do you need a Minecraft skin multi? Because I have both. I drew us at TwitchCon, and then when I met up with multi, I drew over that as well. Like my drawing, I've done both. That's the thing. That's the thing. I've done both. I've done two things. There's a lot of multi drawings, yeah. There's a lot of different styles of multi over the years. I'm going to definitely have to do some scrolling. You're going to have to bear with me. Bum ba da da dum 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 da ba da ba da ba da bum bum. Do 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 do. I don't know where to find half of this stuff. When did I... What's like the timeline of drawing the Grumpy Kings? Do we know? Oh, found him. So we have the Grumpy Kings. Is this sung by Adriel Fair? Yes, it is. I gotta draw something to do with multi. We need another multi design. Grumpy King. So we have a Grumpy King. And then we have... I'll have to crop it because I drew multi for his birthday once. Oh, I'm sad. I just saw pictures of my Monstera. Back when it was doing really well. Oh. If anybody wants a drawing of Zim, this is me having drawn Zim before. This is I think one of the first times I drew Zim. I think I might have drawn Zim like way back in the day. But yeah. I think it's just mods that I can mess with easier. Yeah, so this is a drawing of Multi that is his profile pic. I can't show the whole drawing because it includes Princess, which we don't do. Yeah, when we did the karaoke stream. That was fun. I'm thinking of taking my ukulele to TwitchCon if I can transport it. And then... I think you, Multi, I think you know what other drawings come before that drawing. Should I show them or should I not? It's from a certain chapter that we decided to lay to rest, so you let me know if I should show them or not. But yeah, that's kind of like the different drawings I have done of most of the mods. Where were all these people working on the drawing for all of... Dude, I don't know, I could have showed them to you, but I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know that it was happening. I guess we could also show the picture that Amy Moon drew. Okay, let's show the picture that Amy Moon drew. Where is it? Gosh, I have far too many pictures on my tablet. Boop. So here's all the mods according to Amy Moon. In the top row. Ba-doop. Blue. Blue. Oh wait, it's cutting off Zim. It's the guys in the top row there. Minus Hawk. That's the moderators. Doot doot doot. We love our mods. Dude, I already miss Dragon. Dragon's been gone for like just over a month at this point, and I already miss Dragon. You reworking it again? Okay. We do be looking good. Okay, dude, I'm excited to see what you make of it in that case. Because it was such, like, it is such a good drawing. I love it so much. Yeah. Dragon, especially in this image, Dragon is just aura farming so much. Looking forward to his grand return, indeed. You lost your deer-based buddy Dragon. Oh. What do you mean you're reworking it? Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. Dragon is aura farming. Ivan's literally on fire. Yeah, but Dragon has his arm around Ivan and has the biggest smirk in the world. So, like, come on, man. What would Multi's clothing color be? You can look up King Multi. Or is it Multi Red Laser? Multi, type your username in the chat. So they can look you up on NameMC. Your Minecraft username. I'd imagine dragons are fire. Hamster, would you imagine dragons? Radioactive, radioactive. Yeah, I can think dragons being fire resistant, but look, you're horn bros. You both have horns. Let's go. Yeah. The face your skull is making contains the entirety of the drawing whimsy. I mean, true. There's a lot of whimsy with the fire. What do I want? What? According to me, I don't know, man. You can do the design yourself. You don't have to do it the exact same way that I do it. Multi has armor, so just kind of like simplify it the way you want. It doesn't have to be the same design. We should try to pose like that for the group photo. Yeah, I was like, Multi. This is what I was looking at when you said that. Oh. Yeah, just set fine. So should I stand like in the middle? Should I stand in front? So this is this is when you said we should all pose. Where would I be? Ham, you can be where Dragon would be. You can totally be where Dragon would be. Taking foot. No, Ham needs to be in it if they're comfortable with being in it. Where would Crow be? Or Crow would be next to me, I guess. Or where Sam is? Oh, where Sam is. I'm just trying to think my brain. Try your best to get it done. Dude, awesome that you're reworking. Thank you, I guess. Let's go. My brain is... What was I talking? Oh yeah, when you said we should all pose for that picture, I had this in front of me again, so I thought you meant that we should all do the Peter Griffin death pose for a TwitchCon picture. That would be... Hydrate, I hydrate. Are we attempting a hydrate train? Okay, it seems we're attempting a hydrate train. Ivan wants to toss you at someone? No, Ivan, that's not nice. You started the hydrate train and you interrupted it. Not nice to... Oh, I love it when you guys try. You guys definitely waste a lot of points with this that you could be spending otherwise. Has anyone kept an eye on the bingo card today? I can't remember if we've had anything from the bingo card. Oh yeah, have we blamed the mods for anything? I feel like the amount of Sam that we've had in this stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that was close. That was close. Pretty sure you got it. Not on my end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, sorry, 8. You didn't get it. You didn't get it on my end. Before Beamies, I'm afraid I see 8 on my end. Hi, Cucumber. Welcome, welcome, my dude. We've drawn Sam being dead. Being murdered by the warden. I saw him dying on the ground. Cucumber, why isn't Sam dying on the ground? You know? You know? Because Sam, indeed. That's sad. Cucumber, this is Everlife. This is when Sam tried to murder everyone in Everlife. We're trying again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. Exactly, and there's also a Katie Snail. Or Katie Slow. Instead of Katie Rowe, it's Katie Slow, because snails are slow. But then again, those snails were not slow. Can we appreciate that those snails weren't slow? You are wasting so many points, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We just wanted me to hydrate once. Yeah, we're trying so hard. 1, 2, 3. It's the children who are wrong. The warden was a nice pet to bring to the servers and have fun with everyone. Yes, it was. I'm trying, yeah. Welcome back, Blue Jay. They're trying so hard to make it happen. I almost feel bad. I almost feel bad the amount of points that everyone's wasting. You know what? You know what? I'm just, because I pity you so much. Because I pity you guys, I'm going to hydrate. I'm going to chug my bottle. Yeah, exactly. I'd need to finish my bottle anyway. I'll do an honorary chug because you guys are wasting so many points. Oh my god. And it was only half full anyway, so it's not that bad. But that means no more chugs, and I'm going to go and refill my water bottle. I'm going to send you on this screen. I'm going to refill my water bottle. I'm going to take a quick toilet break. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. How bad was the riot? How'd the riot go? Children are going crazy. Mm-hmm. Scatter, scatter. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Hello, hello. Hi, Suntix. And hi, Mango. Hi, everybody. You're working on your Everlife snail design. Let's go. That's what we've been doing as well. I have a Katie Slow. Please don't answer if I don't want to. What was the question? I have not read back through chat. Boop. And then we also have collect himself from being scattered. Don't scare. Not me. Okay. And we also have Sam being murdered by the warden in Everlife. Because that was one of the cool... That chat decided that was one of the very good moment from Everlife. So. I feel like Mango has a favourite moment from Everlife. Potentially killing a certain king in a cave. Ha, that's that kind of rhymes. Killing. Ooh, that's actually hard to say. Killing a king in a cave. Try saying that fast 5 times. Words, Katie. I'm trying. The T-posing warden is the best, yeah. The warden always T-poses. The old switcheroo, no! Oh, is that 3 minutes of drawing? I keep forgetting. Why have I made it like different in this? You're so happy this is my first drawing of you, right? Let me just quickly... What does the old switcheroo do? 3 minutes? Or 5 minutes? No, it's 5 minutes. Oh. Oh. How do I get rid of channel points? That's how I get rid of channel points. 5 minutes. Okay, well, we haven't decided what we're drawing next yet. So, we need to first decide what we're drawing next. Do your current skin. That's what I did. I did my current skin. I didn't do my red skin. So yeah, 5 minutes of drawing. But before I start that timer, let's figure out what we're drawing first so that I can properly suffer. I will take the suffering from you. Do we want to do another Everlife moment or should we do something else? Bam. Yeah, thanks, Metroid. Thank you. Thank you. Sub badge. Oh, sub badge. We were talking about that. So, Zim, did we come to a decision? Not really. We were kind of like talking about it. So Zim and I have been like thinking about ideas for a sub badge, and we thought maybe something epic themed, something maybe like, I don't know. It's kind of like we were kind of stuck on it because I like to do something that is current for when the first person, which is usually Zim, reaches that like sub badge. And you can see that Zim's current sub badge is like the Firefly, which was from Everlife. And so I wanna... You return to getting to bed, Sam. We just need a bloom for the bingo. We could do lava. I did think whether like drawing multi with a lava bucket, all happy, would be fun. Don't know why it's that. Go sleep. Bedtime for Sam. I'm spinning behind him. The thing is, we've had the meme that Gooshback has already drawn. Gosh, where was that Gooshback and when was that? Where did you share that? Did you share that in art? From... in... No, wait, filters, hello? Ah, dang it. I don't understand Discord on my computer. I rarely ever use Discord on my computer. But yeah. Yeah, the burning house and the girls, that's exactly what Gush has drawn. Memes? Oh, memes. Memes. Search. In. Memes. From. How do you do it from a certain person? Hello? Good, if you find it, can you send it again? The horseman was scary, that is true. The horseman did scare. From @name. Ah, from... No, it doesn't work. Send it, tagged it. Thank you. So this has already been drawn before. Goosh did. Goosh drew this. So it already exists, this one. Without the @ actually. It looks so innocent, yes. But I tried without the @ as well. It didn't work. It worked on my phone. That kind of thing works on my phone, but it didn't seem to work here. Oh well. We found it. We got there in the end. It's just that face. It is so beautiful. So we have seen this before. We have seen this kind of screen before, so we can maybe do something else. I still haven't started drawing. I'm procrastinating starting to draw. Because I have to do it for 5 minutes. Oh, I accidentally almost set the timer for 15 minutes. That would have been fun. 2 Everlifers doing rock, paper, scissors. Was that a thing? I do like the idea. Okay, so I'm drawing with my left hand here. Another moment as a meme. Ooh, I like that idea. I like the idea of like Multi just grasping a bucket of lava. This is so hard. Flesh mittens come back because there's no way I'm drawing actual hands with my left hand. This is what your hands look like apparently, Multi. Boop. And then I just imagine like a chibi Multi. Kind of like looking over it. They're like a tiny little... It's kind of like got the same... I'm kind of thinking of the same vibes as the other drawing. Like big eyes. Like a trick or treat. I could imagine it being a trick or treat bucket. Kind of going like trick or treat. It's like a little Multi. This is how a crown looks apparently. Oh god. I'm only 1.5 minutes in. I can't do this. I can't do line art over this. Trick or treat. Okay. Let's try. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. Okay, maybe I can just draw a circle and then that should snap into place. Okay. We can do some shapes like this. And then we kind of like get like a handle. Ba-da-ba-dum. You're gremlin indeed. Me casting a switch. The old switcheroo. How to make waves. Because you're also not being hugely careful with the bucket, so we'll kind of like have bits spilling out of it. Okay, right. What does Princess also say? How on earth is Moulding holding a bucket without burning his hands? I haven't a clue. I have no idea. I like the idea of it also kind of maybe being a bit off to the side. Like he's holding it up. But then the perspective wouldn't work. The perspective wouldn't work. We'll have him holding it in front of it. Okay. I need to get a multi-reference up here. How am I going to do that? I'm going to do that exactly like this. I'm sorry, not sorry, mate. Can I open it in a different thing? Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna... That's my reference. It's just powerful. We're not killed with a fire sword. Okay. How the heck do I... You're still gonna have very crooked fingers, my dude. It's fine. It's surprising how quickly you get into it, actually. So 2 fingers. I've still got half a minute left, for goodness sake. Is Grumpy Multi our reference? Yes. I just had to type in mod chat just so I could see it. I really wish mod chat was a bit like that. I could see Discord a bit bigger. Annoying. Actually, do I have the file? Surely I have the file somewhere. Nah, let's not figure it. Oh, timer! Gosh, noise cancelling headphones. I heard nothing. I can use my left hand again. Like big eyes, I'm thinking. Like that. So innocent. Such an innocent multi. And then Mr. Spiky Hair. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Wait, what? Right click the emoji and open link. Open link. Open link. Ah, nice. Big enough. Thank you. Wait, that's not how I do Multi's hair in that case. It goes this direction, because that makes such a difference. Bum bum ba da da dum dum. I think the crown is what's going to make the difference. Why does this character why does this kind of drawing style give South Park vibes? Is it just me? With Balrog. Peter Pan shakes with a Balrog and a dragon. Touche. Mischievous eyebrows. big eyes. And then we need a little multi-crown. Trick or treat! Why is he adorable? He has no right in being adorable. Dang it, Multi. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, it's your fault. It's totally your fault. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Let me get a kind of grey bucket. Ooh, that's the same colour as the background. Hold up. You will otherwise see nothing. Bum 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 bum. Did a lot of red and grey for the sail. Nice. Mm-hmm. Da 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 da. Now we all have learned that Multi has blue eyes. I'll never be allowed to forget. So we'll just kind of like give you a little bit of a hint of blue. Kind of like there. I'm just randomly picking colours from like the Life series characters for this, by the way. It's maybe a bit too much of a saturated brown. Look at that. Is that more of a multi-brown here? I'm getting to the point where I should just make colour palettes for the mods. Dang it, why are you so adorable? This should be illegal. Especially when you have lava in your hands. So Multi didn't have eyes. No eyes for Multi. Okay, so let's figure out the lava then. Actually, let's do this on a separate layer. Oh my gosh. Now that's cursed. What the heck? I hate it. I hate it so much. No. Oh no. Get rid. No. Oh, no. It's so bad. We have multi out. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Do we still have cursed layer on the bingo? Because that was a cursed layer. That was a very cursed layer. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. I love how you're just a disembodied head holding a bucket at this point. I might just give you like kind of red shoulders, just allude to the fact that you also have more parts of your body. And that makes it look like you're holding it more. The ghost of Multi. Give him fire in the eyes. Ooh, could do. There's fire in my veins and I'm burning up. Oh my. Oh my. Keep running for the sink, but the well is dry. Oh my. Oh my. There's no cobwebs in the corner. So, do you guys know what this means? We're drawing lava. I'm guessing you guys know what this means, right? I'm guessing you know what this calls for. But I'm gonna test you guys. Do you know what this calls for? Because if you don't, then oh dear. This is the test. You'll be graded on how quickly you know. Plume, indeed. It's a plume. Is it lava or is it blood? We can't tell at this point. Let's just blur you a tiny bit. Too much. And then, you know what to do, everybody. You know what to do. You know what to do. Bloom! I think that already looks pretty good. Trick or treat! This grey is annoying me. There we go. We can get a better grey out here. Beep. In fact, let's draw around it with red, why not? There we go. Trick or treat. No, that looks like your top. We won't do that actually. We'll do it with a lighter grey. There we go. This has no right. Multi, you have no right. How dare you? It's so cute. We got bingo? Wait, bingo? Alex, do we have a bingo? Was Alex the first person to say bingo? I almost missed that. You think? Oh, let's have a look then. Let's have a look. Content creation. Let's get the bingo chart at the beginning. In case you're new here, this is how our bingo works. We have these lovely things that occur semi-regularly. If you shout bingo, you get to choose a channel point redemption that you want from anywhere from a hydrate to ukulele. So let's have a look. What bingo do you think we have, Alex? Let's have a look. I'm guessing it's the Bloom, Bloom, Bloom. Be Right Back Riot. Epic Mention, Unprovoked Singing. Do you think it's that one? And Sam? Did we have Sam to Unprovoked? Did we shout at Sam? Was there Sam shouting going on? Did Sam do a thing that we had to shout? I don't really think I yelled Sam. Oh, in chat yelled Sam? Oh, you know what? I think Sam appearing out of nowhere was kind of a shouting Sam moment. You know what? I'll give you that one. Did we count the chug even if it was a pity one? Yes, we do count the chug. You know what? I'll give it to that one. That was a Sam moment of like, Sam's here. Oh, sure. It's not like a Pico Park shouting Sam, but I'll give you guys that. I'll give you guys that. Okay then, Alex. You get to choose a channel point redemption. What would you like? What channel point redemption would you like to go for? Let me know. Bum ba da ba da bum ba da bum ba dum ba dum. You can choose a hydrate if you want. Anywhere from stretch to ukulele interlude. Ukulele? Well, we got a ukulele interlude. Woo woo woo. Let's go. Alrighty then. We'll do that. I was playing ukulele yesterday and I finished up on Running Up That Hill. By the way, guys, I'm kind of keeping a mental list now, since we're getting to the point with the ukulele interlude that we kind of like have like enough ukulele interluders where we get a lot of songs requested multiple times. So there will be like, I won't do Viva La Vida anymore, for instance. That gets requested a lot. So just so you know, if I might just veto your decision, but I'm just going to scroll through all the songs. If there's a song that, Alex, if there's a song that tickles your fancy, because you are the one who requested it and you are the one who got bingo, you get first choice. Then feel free to request a song. Finishing our channel, let's go. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And also people who maybe Alex doesn't know what song to choose and they give you guys the choice. So if other people see a song in chat, then they of course also can request it. But there's, just in case Alex needs some help deciding. What if song tickles your fancy? Little Lion Man? Okay, we could do Little Lion Man. I'll still scroll all the way to the bottom so that you can definitely see all the songs. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So that's all the songs. Okay. I will play Little Lion Man, but it's also one that we got a lot, so this is the last time I'm playing it for a while. Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum-ba-bum. Okay. Let us mute the song. I only just hung up my ukulele again. Only just happened. Oh no. I actually didn't hang up my ukulele again. Look behind me and it's just laying on the side. Boop. So we got a Little Lion Man. I think I'm ready. I'm gonna take a sip of water before I take this photo. Wait for yourself, my man, you'll never be what is in your heart. Weep, little lion man, I'm not as brave as you were at the start. Yourself, my man, you'll never be what is in your heart. Weep, little lion man, you're not as brave as you were at the start. Rate yourself and rake yourself, take all the courage you have left. Wasted on fixing all the problems that you made in your own head. It was not your fault but mine. It was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my dear? Tremble for yourself, my man, you know that you have seen this all before. Tremble, little lion man, you'll never settle any of your scores. Your grace is wasted in your face, your boldness stands alone among the wreck. Now learn from your mother, oh, I'll spend your days biting your own neck. But it was not your fault but mine. It was your heart on the line. play the bridge because it's a long play. Not your fault, but mine. Wait, no, the chorus. I messed up the chorus. This is the best chorus. And it was not your... it was not your fault, but mine. And it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time. Didn't I, my dear? It was not your fault, but mine. Thanks, Chadman Lamb. It was your heart on the line. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I really messed it up this time. Didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my dear? New Mumford and Sons album? Really? What? Dudes, they don't bring out new music very often. New Mumford and Sons? Are we serious? What? I must Google. Mumford and Sons. Hello? I love them so much. They do such good music. Prize Fighter? So many new songs. One of them's called Icarus. Ooh. Okay, I know what I'm listening later. Later. Oh, okay, hold on just a second. I have just realized that the alert box is behind that chat box. We can't be having that. We can't have the alert box behind the chat box. No, sorry. So let's... Oh, that's the chat. I don't want to move the chat. I want to move the alert box. We shall move it over here. There we go. In the other corner. Let's go. Okay. It was not your fault, but mine. I've been talking for a couple hours at this point, so I apologize for the state of my voice. Ba-da-bum-bum. Do-do. So it's like a couple hours into the stream, the voice is not as good as it could be. Oh, I've just opened up to this again. Hi, Nifty Secret Account. Welcome, my dude. I'll put you over here so we can see you better. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, my screen says bye. It's scuffed. We love it when it's scuffed. Hello? We love it when my iPad can no longer show the screen. There we go. Okay. Boop. It's still not showing. Buddy? It is literally showing on my other monitor. Literally, if I went over here, you could see it. There we go. So this is what we've drawn so far. Oh, man. That is such a gremlin face of Maltese there. Oh, gosh. I think we have space and time for one more drawing. You don't know how to continue? Just snail it up, I guess, instead of, you know, scale it up, snail it up. Just snail. Yes? 3 more drawing, all Everlife themed. I don't know if the snail is Everlife themed necessarily. I should make that emoji I wanted to make. What was the emoji? What emoji do you mean, Blue? So I'm gonna doodle. Oh, this is very Live Series themed so far. Bop, 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 bop. Do 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 do. Make the multi-emoji we were all talking about the other day. I don't... What? Which one? I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, there's so many... I'm trying to look for the emoji you're talking about. Not my point of the chair. Yes, definitely lurk on this. Don't look at stream when driving. Send it in general. Send it in general. Dun, dun. Oh, this one. No, I wouldn't give that one to Multi. I'd want that one myself. I'd want it. I'd want to have it. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. WERP file. What's a WERP file? I gotta save it to my Dropbox. I'm greedy today. No, I wanted that one. I wanted that. You made Dragon colorblind? Do. Guys, what would... Goosh back. Goosh back. Goosh... I don't know. Goosh back? Goo back? As in like goo, as in like... I guess. What would the emote be called? Goobeck. I'll call it Gremlin. Right, now let me just get that image in here. Pine cone? Pine shell? Pine, because, you know, you got a cone. I mean, a cone is like a type of shell. Pine cone shell? Slime cone? Maybe? Shadow Me by Lindsay Sterling. I was singing Curses earlier by the Crane Wives. What else was I singing? I don't know. King Slimy. I don't know. King Snail. Yeah, I guess the cone works with the drawing of the snail. I've completely forgotten what I was doing. Let me just... Okay, hold on. Let me get back on track. Save image. And open in Procreate. Yep. I want to draw this person. There we go. I'm going to draw over this. And it's going to be me. Because I said so. So we'll start with drawing like... I think I need to make this black immediately. Because this is an emote I would personally use a lot, and I can't use it currently because I'm not in the Discord that it has. I'm drawing moi. I've seen a Tango and Jimmy version of it as well, which is very adorable. Actually, to be fair, this isn't the brush I usually use when I'm drawing emotes. Do I care? Do I care? I don't think I do. I love this song. It has the perfect vibes. I want an extra. I want an extra bit of thing. Maybe we can color this in green later to be my eye color, but we'll leave it like that for now. I need to. I need a reference of my character. Where can I find a reference of my character? I wonder. So hard to find these days. Bum, ba, da, da, dum, dum. Actually, just give me a... I also want to just quickly check how I drew my character here as well. Okay. Cool. I'm just... Because I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Because I maybe want, like, the hair to kind of come out here. Kind of go like that. And then go like that, maybe. Why is she so cute already? Multi, I think I've out-cuted you. All is in balance again. You're Rio now. You're Rio now. What do you mean by that? Boop, boop, boop. There we go. I think I don't have space for the pocket, I'm afraid, guys. This is a very small character. And then go like that. And let's not forget the bow again. The danger OC Rio, the Rio bird. You mean, gosh, what's his name? I'm trying to think what the name is. Rio was a good movie. Your cat's very intrigued by the moving lines on the screen. Hi, Mimi's cat. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I need to now draw a bow. Because I still can't believe I have got this far with this OC that you can see here without drawing a bow on this OC. That OC must have a bow. Because I'm not Katie Rowe without a bow. You can't have a Katie Rowe if you don't have a bow. This is the philosophy for today, everybody. Write it down. Write it down. You will be tested on this. Blue. It's called Blue. Okay. Wow. His name is Blue. I came to party. I came to samba. And live my life. I came to party and fly. I used to know that rap that follows as well. Boop. Okay. What do we think? It's me. I can't. I can't. Why, adorableness? Why must you exist? I came to party. I couldn't have made adorable Katie without you. Now I've wanted to kind of like do my own like spin, well not spin, just draw my character over this emote for a while. Because I've seen it in like a couple places. I mean, hold up. Blue Jay, is this actually like your emote or is this from somewhere else? Because I do want to credit it properly. I do want to give proper credit where credit is due. Because that is very important to do. Bum 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 bum. Personally, okay, does anyone know where the emote comes from? So we can credit the original person. Baby. It's not like we already have an emote that kind of stares at you. Not like that already exists. Whoops. I just like to stare, okay? Bum 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 bum. Maybe have the shell have my signature crown on my... Huh? I don't have a crown. Does Ham have a crown? Ham has a crown. Maybe. Is this how easy, in theory, it is to make emotes? Because I find making emotes such a difficult thing. Boop. And then the bow. We must not forget the bow. Blasphemy to forget the bow. There we go. Yay! Do we want another cursed layer? Are we ready for another cursed layer? I can't make Multi's cursed layer because I've merged it. Oh dear. I don't know how the bow still has line art. The bow can still be normal. But... oh. Katie's Herobrine confirmed. Yeah, Katie Brine. Oh my gosh, this is a throwback. Katie Brine. Dude, I was with you when the whole Katie Brine happened thing, Ivan, right? You were around. It was you, me, Zim. Gosh, and who else was hanging out? I think there were 4 of us. That was a very fun time. I really wish Zim had that VOD still. I basically turned God mode on Ever SMP. This is why they took away my admin rights on Ever SMP. Oh, this is the reason. I was too powerful. Unlimited power. Oopsie. Oopsie. Can I please get on the right layer? What's the other staring emote? The void eye. It's the void eyes. Of course. See you around, Multi, my dude. Have a good start to the week. See you Thursday. Ew, I'm excited. I love how the eyes are like slightly looking the wrong way. Hi, Theo. Has Theo been around for a bit? Did I miss saying hi to Theo? Yeah, murder on Thursday. Murder on the Thingy Express on the train. We murdering on trains. You forgot. You able to join us this time, Beamy? It was very fun. Murder on the Harpy Express, exactly. Or the last voyage of the Harpy Express, that was it. Might be in Spain on Thursday. Dude, let's go. Good for you. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Been looking at playing climbing game. Hope you've been enjoying the climbing game. Oh, you do have Katie Bryan clips on your channel? Really? We must find Zim. Zimmer Zizzle. Literally the last search on my thing is Zimmer Zizzle search. Interesting enough. Keeps. Top all. Katie goes full on evil, is that it? Apparently, maybe. Okay, so I had a bit of a voice modulator, so this might be weird. Yeah, I found it. So let's see if the voice modulator does things. Sounds weird.
No. What is that?
Oh, that's Katie. Oh my god.
No.
Oh no.
What am I done? Oh, what have I done?
This is so long ago.
I can't understand you. What
So before that happened, I did I floated above them with a Herobrine, but me, like a Katie Bryan skin. Oh yeah, the old SMP world. Indeed. Oh man. I love her. She's so cute. I feel like she needs like an outline. Should I give her an outline? So that everyone can see her properly. And properly appreciate her. I think I can do this on this microphone, you know. I think this is the same microphone that I used. I think I just need to set up my Logitech. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? Okay, is this gonna work? Effects, voice effects. Okay. I have no idea what these sound like. Make this a sticker. Oh, it would be a very quick sticker. What do we got? This one's called Demon.
So am I a demon now? Does this work? I don't know. I don't know. Okay.
I don't hear myself. A bit quiet. I'm scared to blow everyone's ears off. That's the same one.
I'm coming for you.
I know what most of these sound like.
I could also be a helium chipmunk. wait, I could totally do, hold on.
Demons, drown in your sorrow and fears. Choke on your blood and your tears.
I have no idea what any of these sound like. This is going to be very fun to fill Katie. Play till you run out of years. What else do we have? We must... This one's called Haunted. What does this one sound like? I feel so sad that I can't hear it. I should really get like feedback to my headphones. I could play around with pitching the, because I think there's like, yeah, you can have a play around with these voice effects and do your own voice effects. Anyway, getting off track as we do, as is the free what's it called? Drown in your sorrow and fears. Bum ba da ba da ba dum. Katie, I'm back. I'm still drawing. It's fine. We got back on track. It is the free bingo slot. It is freer than the free. Bum bum. I kind of like this. This is a sticker. I'm kind of debating doing stickers again for TwitchCon because that was really fun last year. I need to figure out if I want to do it more professionally or if I'm happy doing it the way I did it last time. Because maybe I can go to my local print shop and have a look whether they can do stickers for me. Or something like that. Hi, Henry! Kate billows dramatically. He's here! We are just finishing up some little doodles that we've done. Which is fun. I think this little emote here is at a different scale that I've done before. But I actually really like it. It's so heckin' cute. Look at her! I love her so much. But for those that haven't been here all stream, we have a Katie snail. Listen on your VR. Enjoy, I guess. We have a Katie snail. We have Sam being murdered by the warden. For when in Everlife. I didn't talk about Moulin Rouge at the start of the stream. I did not. Katie Plead. Is it Katie Plead? Is that what we call it? Plead? I'm going to rename the thing that. Katie Plead. Well, that's a new emote, everybody. But Moulin Rouge was fantastic. I think, like, for all the musicals that I've seen, I'm giving it like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. That's like 8.5. Because musicals, you know, like, what's it called? Musicals like, you know, I'm a sucker for Hamilton, Hadestown, The Lion King. You know, musicals that have really like had an effect on my life. Those are 10s out of 10. And then you've got like just really good musicals that maybe didn't necessarily change my life, but are still very good musicals, like Les Mis, that's a 9 out of 10. So Moulin Rouge is up there, it's really good. Sam getting murdered by Multi on the train. Was that a big moment? Not seen either Hamilton or Hadestown. Both good, both worth it. You can watch Hamilton on Disney Plus if you want. Top 5 show. Yeah, I just need to think about what I have seen. So I think, and this is probably really weird to say because I don't think it is the best show ever. It certainly isn't the best show ever because we went to see it in like a local production somewhere in Germany. But I may try to have a wonderful rest of your day. But hear me out. For me, the best musical, the musical that has had the most effect on my life is Seussical the Musical. And if anyone's ever heard of that, please tell me I'm not alone. So Seussical the Musical is basically a musical of all the Dr. Seuss. That's totally fair, right? What? Yeah, it's a Dr. Seuss musical. That is so valid on... Yeah! So, think like Horton Hears a Who, and The Cat in the Hat, and all sorts of like those kinds of things. You expect me to say Hadestown? Hear me out here. There's a reason for this. The music's too loud for me to concentrate. There's a reason for this. The Lorax. For on the other side of who? Do 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 do. We're all burned down. They all stood tall in all their glory. But that's another story. So I went to see the Seussical the Musical when I was 5 or 6. It was the first musical I ever saw. And you know what the main message of this musical is? Think, imagine, dream. Like one of my favorite lyrics is from it is, all the things you can think, all the things you can think if you're willing to try. And then it goes on to, all the things you can think and wonder and dream far and wide as you dare. And when your things have run dry, in the blink of an eye, there's another world there. So it is like such a good message for little 5-year-old me to receive of just imagine, just be a thinker, just be someone who imagines worlds, who dares to think of the most crazy things. And that's where my creativity, I feel like, comes from, you know? I think it's such a special message to get as a little kid of just dare to think. Do we all have a Katie theme without a redeem? Yes, we have had much of that. We've also already had a bingo. The unprovoked singing. But it's just like, I unironically have Dr. Seuss songs still in my playlist. I have just as many Hadestown songs in my playlist. I only have Wait For Me from Hamilton. But the opening song, All the Things You Can Think, is just so special to me. And like the song Sol Salut as a lullaby is so good. The song Alone in the Universe was like my my anthem after I moved to Switzerland. So man, that musical has had the biggest effect on my life. And I think 20 years later, it still has an effect. It was the first musical I ever saw. And I'm really sad because I don't have a pamphlet for it. I have a pamphlet for like most other, or not even a pamphlet. I have like the book, the souvenir book for every other musical I've been to, or most other musicals. I always try and get it. But that one I don't have because, you know, I was 5 and I didn't think of that. But yeah, 6 was among your introductions to musical theatre, but you think it was one that you enjoyed experiencing the most was tour company starring as a female lead. The tour of company starring a female lead. Give me realizations about your identity, also gave language to describe things you already knew. It's a little inaccessible, so I think... So a slang tutorial will be best. Interesting. I'm not talking about play... They don't really have playbills here, that's the problem. Playbills don't really exist here. I'm talking about, like, books. I'm talking the, like, the souvenir books. The first one that I have of those is when I went to see The Lion King, I want to say in 2010. Maybe a little bit earlier. And that's the first book I have, and it's very loved. I can tell you that much. It's kind of falling apart. But yeah, you finished just now. I think I'm all drawn out. I think I've drawn what I wanted to draw. Little book from when you saw Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from years ago. I didn't know that was a musical. That would make such a good musical. Nice. No, but seriously, guys, like the songs from the Seussical the musical, and you can't, like, it doesn't exist anymore. I'd really want to see it as an adult. If anyone ever sees a production of Seussical the musical, I would fly to the UK. I would travel to European countries to see this musical. Not to America, I'm afraid. But I really want to see that musical again, and I bet, well, do I though? I don't know if I do actually, because there was so much childhood magic. Because there's a moment where Horton flies. Because there's a song that goes, I have wings and I can fly around the moon and far beyond the sky. So maybe I don't want to see it again, but like, I think I really would as well. So I don't know. To add a female lead, the original script had a male lead. Interesting. So they go, oh, cute. I like that. Bum ba da ba da ba dum. That's what I really enjoyed about pantomimes. I've been to a couple of pantomimes where a woman plays the traditionally male the male lead. I've had very good experiences watching English pantomimes for that, British pantomimes. Roger and Hammerstein's Cinderella was the first play you ever auditioned for. Has a special place in your heart. Yeah, I think like the first theatre, the first plays are very special. But I certainly also love Hadestown. Like, I think Seussical the musical, because it has been my favourite for 20 years, it would be very hard to top that. And I just have these very nostalgic childhood memories of them, because I don't think it's a better production than Les Mis or Hadestown or Hamilton, you know? I don't think so. But, like, I think I just have to say it's had like the most effect on me as a person. Even though we watched like a very amateur play and I have memories of it, and like looking back, even though you've got like this feeling of awe that you had as a child, but looking back, I know that the costumes and makeup weren't the best quality, but you know, it's one of those things. Love that musical. If I could ever do anything about that musical, for that musical, oh, could I do? I think it's too whimsical to make an animatic for a song in that in that musical. I think there's too much whimsy. But because because I'm very I go a bit darker on my animatics. But I love it so much. Sing the choir of Man of the Third Time this year. I don't know that one. Need to see Les Miserables at some point. It's very good. Les Mis is very good. It came to Switzerland a couple of years back, and that was the time I saw it. Yeah. Musicals have such a special place in my heart. And I think Moulin Rouge is certainly very different from Seussical the musical. But is the musical like the book? I haven't read the book, but I've watched the film, and the musical's like the film. If that's any help. I mean, the film is the musical, you know? But it's a really big book. I don't think I'd read the book. I've seen, like, the tome that is Les Mis. It's just a tiny bit different than Seussical, yeah. I'm glad Vulcan knows Seussical. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's, like, fever dream this musical was from. Classic old French books. Non-plot focused musical about a bunch of blokes in a pub. They crowd up on the stage and give the beers to the sure. Nice. There was one there's like one of the characters, well, like the main character, one of the main characters in Moulin Rouge. At some point he dons a long leather jacket. So like leather mantle kind of going down to the floor. And takes a gun in his hand. And I'm like, there's no way that this actor has never played JD from Heathers. Because the dude would be a perfect JD. And then I looked him up and he's never played JD before. And I'm just sat there going, this is a crime against humanity. Because he would be so perfect for that. Guys, I'm feeling my voice go for some reason. My voice is saying goodbye and I have no idea why. So I think I'm going to have to call it. If I ever had the chance, it's not a musical. Recommend everyone sees the play that goes wrong. I've heard of it. I've heard of I think it's going in London. Is it going in I think my my godmother's seen it a couple times. I always go and see musical theatre with my godmother. She took me to Great Gatsby in summer. That was great. I've actually been very privileged this year. I've seen 4 different musicals this year in the last 12 months. I've seen 4 different musicals. I've seen Hadestown again. I've seen Great Gatsby. I went to see Kinky Boots. And I've seen Moulin Rouge. Wow. What an action-packed year it's been for that kind of thing. Nice. Insane start to 2026. Yeah. You don't get musicals that often in Switzerland here. But yeah, I try to whenever there's like a musical that's local, that's coming to a theatre near me, I try to, or you know, if it's an English tour, I don't quite care for the Swiss German musicals. They're doing a Swiss German version of Mamma Mia, and I'm just kind of like, oh no. But yeah, if the international tours of like the Broadway and West End shows are coming on, then I like to try and see them. I do my best to go and see them. So yeah, it was Moulin Rouge now. Next is Tina Turner. I'm thinking maybe I might ask my mum if she's seen it. I might go with her, but yeah. You see Gatsby, got good memories of the songs. When I saw Gatsby, it was so good. One of the main characters was played by Corbin Bleu, the guy who played one of the basketball players in High School Musical with the curly hair. He was just one of the main characters. I'm like, hey, I know that guy. Is there any clips of Sam and Malty's fight? You might have to scour Malty's Twitch or Sam's Twitch. Went to a small cafe theatre the other day. Great experience in just a small room around 30 people. Cool. You're going to get to see him in Great Gatsby in a few weeks. He's visiting your sister in New York City. Awesome. It was really good. If it's the same company, because they started at the London Coliseum and I got to see them there in summer. And then I think they decided they were going to go on tour afterwards, I heard. Yeah. It was very good. I want a big money, big pottery throwdown. Enjoy that, Theo. I think I'm going to send you off because my voice is saying goodbye and I don't know why. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday for some Last Voyage of the Harpy Express, some Minecraft murder mystery. But I'll see you guys then, and then next Sunday we're going to continue with the challenge, the art challenge that I have yet to post about online, actually, I've realised. And also, yet to name. We'll figure it out. I'll see you around. Goodbye, everybody. I forgot to say the thing. I'll send you off into the void that is the internet. I forgot to say the thing. How dare I? Bye-bye, everyone.